is there a fine line between PDA as a loving family, a loving couple, and abuse PDA?
Abuse. Oh, well, because I think that
because sometimes people can
from
force
okay, so I have been around some people that I have speculated might have been abused or whatever, just over my lifetime, and it felt at times that type of PDA, I don't know, it was just something about it that just
seems like one person
felt
may
different.
feel like not as under duress a little bit, and duress doesn't
like
always mean being extremely obvious,
but it just felt kind of awkward, even
like
for us
awkward,
looking at it.
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable and awkward.
But the other person may be trying to sell the point that you're in love. It doesn't seem natural. It doesn't seem to be, in a equilibrium, so to speak, as far as the love is concerned. It definitely seems one-sided. And so what does that look like? Is definitely a question that people can ask, but also understanding that there are different cultures too.
Culture does play a role in that, because in some cultures PDA is, and that's what I'm saying, if you are culturally sensitive and someone from another culture comes over here and because you have some cultures who are overly, we think, in this society, some people, they are like overly,
like a dad
PDA
kissing his kids on the mouth and stuff like that.
And
that's considered
like,
normal to some people because that's what they culturally do.
That's what they culturally do.
But to some other culture, that's like, why are you?
Like, you have other cultures where they don't even touch. You have other cultures like we don't touch at all in public. So so that
means that love looks different for a lot of different people. Then
it does.
It's like, who is to say that one way of love is necessarily then the standard?
It's not, and that's what my original point was, is that we just need to get to a place where everyone just accepts whatever the baseline is for each person.
I could see why that's hard, though. I can honestly understand why that's difficult, because to say that people should just accept that, it's kind of like if you're raised a certain way, where how you're raised is, let's assume that you're in a loving family where your mom and dad are, your parents are, or your guardians are, showing you love, and you feel emotionally full, and you feel emotionally taken care of, and then suddenly you have a friend who that friend is, let's say they're depressed for whatever reason. It could be for any number of reasons they're depressed. It may not even be that they're obviously at least having issues with their own family, so to speak. Let's say they're not having issues with their family, but to you, from your point of view, you see that person and you see how their parents or how their family interact with them, where to you it's perceived as cold, or it's perceived as, and they're just like, well, my family just loves me this way, but to you it can be seen like, no, that's not love, because, so I can understand how that becomes murky, especially if both of you get into a relationship.
That adds an added layer there.
Because now it's like, the question becomes, who gets to say to who that the way that they were loved was wrong?
And that's interesting.